What's up? What's up? What's up? My name is Monty Rock, the K into the ever loving G, the ultimate bass technician. Saying I hope you guys enjoying your weekend. It's pretty nice. It's kind of rare, but it's pretty nice up here. So I am about to just say a couple of things right quick and say number one. Uh, they just read this article saying how Lady Gaga had plagiarized somebody. Now, this one thing, I'm gonna bring up the link right now. It's one thing to sound like Madonna, but to actually plagiarize somebody too, that's like crazy. Like for instance, go to the gauntlet.com. Says Rihanna and Lady Gaga plagiarized Maurice England of Lords of Acid. It deals with this uh, one of the tracks they did from Mortal Kombat, and I guess they those two and the people, the machine behind them, ripped them up. Just did a plagiarize. I mean, not just sounded like you know. Born this way and express yourself how they sounded like. Well, they actually to went there and actually plagiarized. So I hope the artist in question gets his money. Yeah, because that ain't cool. But anyway, enough about that. I just signed up for this Facebook, and they let me in. Thank God. Called Mamby Bass History. It's a good site. I've learned a lot more things about bass music to the point that I can say I'm absolutely positively ignorant about a lot of stuff that went down. Because you gotta understand, bass music ain't really hitting up here. I've told a couple of people on the board saying that bass it's like a wilderness up here. So I'm doing a track right now. You can go on my SoundCloud page and check it out. I just did the rough arrangements. So they will later on in the day, then or weekend or week, I will finish those up. Might put some vocals on it. And once again, I'm gonna slam the Northwest because it's not a love to hate thing. It's not even a hating thing. But you can't say that you're a mecca of music when you only recognize maybe one or two, maybe possibly three. So anyway, there's one thing that uh, there's a couple of things on the board. One of the biggest things is a documentary about bass music. It's going to be coming out on DVD soon. I urge you guys to pick it up. Then you can see how a lot of these people now are trying to rip off the old school Miami bass style, and it's sad. It really is. But at least it's coming back. And when we come back, we have people like, um, you know, Jock D, uh, Megatron, those people, and all those people that I've met knew. Uh, they're really pioneers of the game, and I didn't know a lot of them that were on my page was actually, actually was a big deal over there. See, like I said, I'm from the Northwest. Not like they have this stuff up here. So I just want to say, thanks, guys, for letting me be in the group. I'll try not to act too much like an idiot. Um, and like I said, thanks. Now, when I said mystery, and I said spell it with an MISS, is because throughout my history in dealing with bass music, it has been spotty at best, and sometimes I didn't know about anybody until after the fact, and then I kind of felt stupid. Example number one, Amos Larkins. He was the one that pretty much started it all. Okay, what I've read, that he was programming his 808. He set a bass note too low, and then extended. He was gonna delete it, but the crew that he was working with said, no, no, leave it in, and that became history. Now this was like almost 30 years ago, and you see, I didn't know that. So when I had him on my MySpace page, he said, "Good work on your music." I was like, "Oh yeah, yeah," but I didn't know until afterwards, and I really felt like an idiot for not following up and trying to maintain contact. So Amos, thank you for that comment. I told you about it in the chat. Uh, please stop by, say hi, judge my stuff, whatever, throw it out, whatever. I Yeah, I'm in the bass history group too. So another person I still need to get the music is Chris Ralton, aka Jock D. Okay, now I think they had some friends, mutual friends on our Facebook pages, and I looked at him and I was like, dude, he looks like somebody. He looks just like somebody I know. Just so I mean, and I shout out so many places, and Chris was like gracious, But I'm willing to say that I'm very willing to say till the day I die that you do look like somebody. I just it's gonna spend the rest of my life trying to figure out who you remind me of, but you remind me of somebody that I actually knew. Maybe you're like a relative or have a common ancestor or whatever, but yeah, you look like somebody I know. But and then on top of that, I didn't know, and I'm just to you, Chris, that you had a big, you know, you had a big following, and you're doing your thing now full time, and which is cool. I need to brush up on my homework on what you do, so when when these days that come, I can actually come halfway correct, right? Yeah. Out of other people, one other person I want to give props to is Magatron, aka James McCauley. Um, as I said, I had bought the Revolution would not be televised because we don't have a radio, something like that. Oh God, this sucks. But I had this. I had it. I had bought this tape. Yes, from Walmart. About 97, 98. They didn't have too much of your stuff there, so I had to grab that one tape. And my favorite jam from there was like Sweet Caroline. It was short, but it was hitting, and I can just remember. I said, dude, if there's any way for me to go remix it, I would remix it. Just leave the vocals and maybe the melody, and then I'll just do the whole thing, low end bass, all that. So if you're listening to, uh, if you're able to like get vocals or whatever, that I would love to have it, and I'd be honored to just straight remix it, just straight rip it. Uh, there's some other places. There's other people I wanted to say props to, but I'm kind of running out of time. But like Basatronic, I'm gonna do a special one about you and what happened to you and why I'm still really pissed off about. Not with you, but you know the deal. Uh, and try to promote other folks up here that do bass music. We have, I mean, the nearest person I know that really does bass music besides me is my boy Rob Grimes, and he's out of Portland. Now, this come I said was specific at a couple of webcasts ago that when it comes to up here, I don't mean the Northwest area. I mean up here as in like Washington State. Alright. And I know Mix-a-Lot's up here, but he did some bass tracks, yes. But he's not full time bass. But, you know, I'm not taking any away from his music because I love his stuff too. So folks don't get that twisted. So, in any case, my girl's getting restless. We're supposed to go out and do some stuff. I mean, I brought her down from Auburn again this weekend so we can go out and do stuff and actually show around more Tacoma. And yeah, I'll do a webcast on Tacoma too. So, guys, have a good weekend. Have a blessed weekend. I'll put the links up for not just this webcast, but also the new track I'm doing now that's up on SoundCloud. I won't do the finished versions up here. I might actually put that up on YouTube, but I'll think about that. But just enjoy the raw version, the arrangements, the last section of it. I kind of experimented more of the stereo imaging a lot more because I need to like evolve, right? There's this one thing I used to say is that adapt or die. Same thing with evolving. So I hope you enjoy the track. I'll put the link up after this. Have a good day. God bless. God loves you, and so do I. Peace out.